You made a policy this week about tackling extremism and wanting to do more about that. I just wondered whether or not that would include doing more to tackle some of the grooming gangs that we see in our towns and cities across the country, Telford, Rotherham, Bradford, where my constituency is. What can you say to people in those areas about what you do to try and make sure that we clamp down more on that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I have two young girls who are 9 and 11, and I think for too long we just haven't focused on this issue, Philip. And it's a horrific crime that is affecting actually not just girls in a few places. It's far more pervasive across the country than actually we all realise. And we all know the reason that people don't focus on it. It's because of political correctness, and they're scared of calling out the fact that there's a particular group of people who are perpetuating these crimes. And I think that's wrong. And I want to change that as Prime Minister. So what I've said is we'll have a new task force at the National Crime Agency that's focused on this. We will have a requirement for police forces everywhere to prioritise this. I want to make sure that all police forces record the ethnicity of those involved, which currently is not done because people don't want to do that. And I want to create a brand new life sentence for those involved in grooming with very limited options for parole, because I'm not going to let political correctness stand in the way of tackling this absolutely horrific crime. I want to call it out for what it is, and I want to tackle it properly, because when you read about it, it's awful. And I have two young girls and I feel this very personally, but a Conservative government should be not letting political correctness stand in the way of keeping people safe, and that's what I want to do.